I think this is the balance between optimism and caution. Branch, very cautious. Poppy, optimistic. And there's a balance there that I think had they gone on this journey separately, they would have failed. Poppy wouldn't have made it. And Branch, he's highly cautious. Cautious to a fault. So cautious that he might be afraid to take a chance, afraid to take certain risks, afraid to go the extra mile. And I feel like as far as us as individuals, we have to bring that balance for ourselves. We have to balance optimism. We have to balance that against our caution. Okay, beautiful people, today we are watching Trolls, the glittery, colorful, musical rainbow ride that I'm pretty sure is a Sugar Rush disguised as a movie. The movie may look silly, but it dives deep into wonderful messages about happiness, sadness, finding a balance between the two, and it has a wonderful message about finding light in the darkest of places. Trolls means so much to me and my family, to be quite honest. My daughter was a wee little toddler when Trolls first came out, and we took her to see it not once, not twice, but 3 times to the movies. And it was so amazing. We used to play the soundtrack randomly so that we can have dance parties at home. A whole vibe. And to this day, we still play it on road trips. All the songs are a bop, a whole entire bop. Take that as you will, but I'm about to enjoy this movie, so enjoy it with me. The music, oh my God.
In a happy forest, in the happiest tree, live the trolls. They loved nothing more than to dance and hug and sing and dance and sing and hug and dance and hug and dance and sing and hug and dance and hug and dance and hug and dance.
Okay.
But then one day, the Bergens would gather around the troll tree to taste happiness on a holiday they call Trollstice. It's Trollstice! Trollstice! Oh, one day to be happy!
Their one day to be happy. This is what I don't understand. They're telling him he's finally going to get a taste of happiness. Look at this little boy. Does he not seem happy already? He seems so happy, so excited. And don't they see that? Don't they see the joy in his face? I mean, yeah, it can be interpreted as anticipation to taste happiness. But come on, you only have to look at that kid and see that he's happy. I don't understand how the Bergens can believe that happiness is something you can outsource. It's like they've institutionalized sadness and outsourced happiness. Happiness is not something you can eat. Happiness is something you gotta find. Joy is something you have to find within you. So
that one's rotten.
My age is gonna start showing. But those Good Luck Trolls dolls, I had some. They weren't wooden though. I think the original ones might have been wooden, but the ones that I had growing up in the 90s, plastic. But they had the big bug eyes. They didn't have clothes, but they had the hair. That's how I learned how to braid on a Trolls doll. Aww.
I never got to eat a troll. What's gonna make me happy now?
Nothing.
You will never, ever, ever, ever be happy.
Never?
Ever.
The lip tremble. Badia, say do you remember? Badia, dancing in September. Badia. I like how they're kind of fuzzy.
Everybody.
Like you can see hair. Everybody's coming to the celebration. Now I'ma hook you up with the invitation. Do the D-A-N-C-E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick to the B-E-A-T. Get ready to ignite. Your confidence gives me strength. Yeah. It's my jam.
Good Good job. I could hear you from a mile away.
Here we go.
I was worried we weren't projecting.
Branch.
Always ruin everything. Warning us about the Bergens.
At this point, they think it's a conspiracy theory.
The Bergens are coming! Ah! The Bergens are coming! Ah!
Come on. We haven't seen a Bergen in 20 years.
That was a
They're not gonna find
funeral.
us.
No, they're not going to find me because
Okay, I have to talk about this. Out of all the characters in this movie, I relate to Branch the most. Branch is my guy. He thinks the world is dangerous, and maybe it is. Bergen's running around trying to eat trolls. And anyway, how far are they from Bergen Town? You know, what if he's right? They can hear, possibly, depending on how far they are. He thinks the world is dangerous, and there are times when the world does seem dangerous. And this is his response.
Tune out his negative vibrations, Poppy. They're toxic. Some folks just don't want to be happy.
It's not toxic, it's caution.
right.
Is Branch overly cautious? Maybe. He seems like a conspiracy theorist. He seems crazy, finding threats where no threats exist. But was he wrong? I don't think he was wrong. But I do think he may have been overly cautious. And when you're overly cautious, that can definitely makes it hard to fully live and fully experience the joys that life has for you. Wow. You see? Wow. That's exactly what Branch was talking about. And Branch was right. They weren't prepared for this.
Throwing.
The biggest, the loudest.
The craziest party ever. We have to find a new home. Everyone, hurry! We have to leave before the Bergens come back.
We have to rescue them.
No, Poppy, we have to run. Now let's go, everyone.
Come on!
Run
What
and
about
leave them
those people left
behind.
behind?
That was a long time ago. I'm not the king I once was.
Yeah, he's older.
Then I'll go.
She's
I
not a
have to
baby
at least
anymore.
try.
No, you can't go to Bergen Town by yourself.
She's not a baby anymore, King Peppy. You have to believe in her. Believe that she can do it. And look at Branch. He's like kind of feeling like he's missing out. Like he wants to get close to these people. All these invitations. I'm going to be honest. I was this way. All these invites to go places, all these invites to do fun stuff. I turned them all down for years. Poppy is relentless. She is relentless. She keeps inviting him and keeps inviting him. But in real life, there comes a time when those invitations stop. Those invitations stop because you're constantly saying no. You're constantly too busy or whatever excuse you're giving. The invitations stop. And then the real isolation begins. Branch is lucky. She will not give up. She's constantly trying to include him. And that's great for Branch. In the real world, how many of you will honestly keep inviting somebody if they're always turning your invitation down? Let's be real. I was Branch. Definitely Branch. Because of whatever was going on in my head, what I was thinking, what I was feeling, I was not giving myself the opportunity to go places or accept invitations. And it had its effects.
The party's over. We just got attacked by a Bergen.
I knew it.
And this validates everything he's ever felt. This validates all his fears. Because he's thinking he was right.
Come on in.
I would be pissed.
No. Wait.
They're drinking his supplies just like that. Didn't y'all just come outside? Ration, people.
Poppy, wait.
Trolls.
Please be careful.
Don't worry, Dad. I can do this.
All this preparation that I've done for good reason. Now is the time for me to use it. And they come invading my space, taking over my space, frivolously going through my provisions. Oh, I would be so pissed. So pissed. Poor Branch. And she's right, though. He wouldn't last a day in here with all these people, regardless if it's his house or not, regardless if it's his provisions, regardless if it's his supplies. He'd have a better chance out there than in here. But all of this also validates what he's been feeling all along. It validates it. And that sometimes can reinforce the idea that you have to be this way. She's a walking, talking motivational poster. Got a pocket full of songs that I'm gonna sing. Hooray! Around each corner. Got confidence. I'm cooler than a pack of peppermints. I can't remember when. No, I can't think that way. That I'm really, really, really gonna be okay. That girl is a fighter. That girl is a fighter. Bruh, I love this movie. I love this movie so much. Anyway, I'm done. No, I'm not. I wonder what a Bergen would feel if they eat Branch like this. More despair or paranoia. They would feel excessive paranoia. Branch comes off super cranky, super paranoid, but I honestly relate, not in the sense that I'm paranoid or cranky. There was a time I was super paranoid and super cranky, but he's been hurt. You know, this is a response. This is a trauma response. He's been hurt. He's been on the bad end of some things. And a lot of that can lead to somebody isolating themselves, feeling isolated because they isolated themselves. And, you know, he doesn't want people to get close. I think maybe for him, allowing people to get close might be a pathway to getting hurt again. I don't know. I've felt that. Like, what's the point of letting people get close to you if they're just going to hurt you? And not the people hurting him, but the loss. Like with his grandma, he was close with her and he lost her. So he keeps people at a distance, you know, he keeps them at arm's length. It's not that he's completely isolated, because these people are still trying to be kind to him. They're still trying to include him. And it doesn't look like he lives very far from them. So he's not like completely 100% isolated. For him, he wants to be prepared for the next attack. And also, I feel like subconsciously he's trying not to let people close or people in, so that he doesn't have to deal with the pain and the trauma of losing someone else, like he lost his grandma. And that's some real world stuff, you know. I can totally relate to that. And Branch, you're not alone. You're not alone. It's okay. And the thing is, going on this journey will make him and Poppy very close, and inevitably will break down his barriers. This journey will give him the opportunity to make friends, and that will be something he has to deal with and reconcile. The fact that, okay, now we're friends and I might have to lose her. But if you crave a deep connection that much, then sometimes that's a chance you're going to have to be willing to take. Damn. Why is Trolls so deep right now? I was trying to have fun and sing and dance and sing and dance and sing and dance and sing and dance. But Trolls is a little deep if you think about it, especially if you're coming from a place where you've dealt with trauma, and not just childhood trauma, but traumatic experiences in love, in friendship, in your family, in any relationship, honestly. And a lot of our trauma response is to isolate from our friends, from our family, from the world. And I think that's what Branch has been dealing with. And yeah, this journey that he's going on with Poppy is highly inconvenient, very annoying, but it's good for him ultimately, because this is exposing him. It's kind of like exposure therapy. It's exposing him to everything that's ever been in the back of his mind, the fears, not just the Bergens, but his fears of having relationships. So that is very relatable. I don't know how many of y'all can relate, because I know the hell I do. I also want to say that I think this dynamic with him and Poppy is actually really, really good because she's super optimistic. She is motivating herself. She just has a level of optimism that Bran doesn't have. She's optimistic in the fact that everything is going to be okay. I'm going to go to Bergentown. I'm going to free my friends and we'll all live happily ever after. That's what she's feeling. That's what she's thinking. She's optimistic about the entire thing, the journey, everything. Even after getting stung and eating poisonous things and getting wrapped up and almost being a meal for spiders, she's optimistic that things will turn out okay. And that's wonderful. That's great. But you have to be able to balance that. There has to be some sort of a balance. There has to be a balance between optimism and caution. And I think this is literally the balance between optimism and caution. Branch, very cautious. Poppy, optimistic. And there's a balance there that I think had they gone on this journey separately, they would have failed. Poppy wouldn't have made it. And Branch, he's highly cautious. Cautious to a fault. So cautious that he might be afraid to take a chance, afraid to take certain risks, afraid to go the extra mile. And I feel like as far as us as individuals, we have to bring that balance for ourselves. We have to balance optimism. We have to balance that against our caution. If you're overly cautious, you have to be able to have some sort of level of optimism because your world will be bleak. You won't think anything good will happen. You won't think any success will happen. You won't think any blessings will happen. So I am highly optimistic. I have had things gone so well for me and I had known it all along. And that's not something I always felt. It wasn't until maybe a few years ago that I started to see the bright side of life. That, you know what, maybe good things will happen. And a lot of the times, good things did happen. And that reinforced the idea in me that I had to be optimistic more. And am I still cautious? Yes, I am still a highly cautious person, but I definitely do balance that out. I prepare for what ifs, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this just so I can feel safer, but I might not need these safeguards. It's a balance and, life is better for it. Could I be a little less cautious? Possibly, but I don't let it steal my joy. I don't let it steal the hope that good things will happen for me or things will turn out well.
They're alive, Branch. I know it.
You don't know anything, Poppy. And I can't wait to see the look on your face when you realize the world isn't all cupcakes and rainbows. Because it isn't. Bad things happen, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I spent a long time feeling like this. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains. What a douche.
Choose a hole wisely.
Hey, yo. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless. Not for long, the future is coming on. This is what I was talking about. Look at them. They're miserable. They institutionalize sadness. Everybody is like, could you imagine being a happy Bergen walking through these Bergentown streets? They'd probably arrest you, flog you in the town square. On top of it, when they had access to trolls, they outsourced their happiness. So they made it seem like happiness is something that you have to consume. And that's very relatable. Not just in terms of food by scrolling or doing drugs or shopping. Some people find happiness at the bottom of a glass. I mean, are we Bergens? Are we Bergens? I know it sounds cheesy, it sounds corny, but happiness is something you can only find within yourself. Maybe you have to cultivate your happiness. Maybe you have to cultivate your joy. It's like the idea of intrinsic joy versus external validation. Look at him, he's miserable. And he was such a happy little boy. His father put it in his mind that he would never be happy. And he believed it. It's like how the world freaking kills the spirits of our children. They come into this world green, eager to live. No one comes into the world miserable, suffering. Things happen. His father, he said, "What will make me happy now, Dad?" And his father said, "Nothing." And it manifested. Look at him. They all just sitting around miserable because of what they believe. Sometimes you have to unlearn some things. Aww. And in my dreams, I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. Hello. She's so in love with him.
Why won't you sing? Because singing killed my grandma, okay?
There's the trauma. Look at him fading. Trauma took root and the joy was locked away. He locked away his joy. This is probably the first time he's been vulnerable about it. Singing probably brought so much joy to him. And the joy that he was expressing, singing, it killed his grandmother. Well, it was the cause for the Bergen to come because she heard him.
You know anything about romance?
Oh, don't you know anything about sarcasm?
I think I had a sarcasm once.
I think I had a sarcasm once. What did he mean, like sarcoma?
Here's your tokens.
I can relate to this though. That's me. Don't touch my food. Aww, it's like Cinderella. And Cinderella's my favorite Disney princess. She had such a great date. It's good that he's starting to let it out. Let it show. Like they say, you got to let it show.
I just have to lose 30 pounds in the next 8 hours.
I wish. I wonder why Branch's true colors aren't showing yet. Is it because he's still holding on to a little bit of his trauma, to a lot of the pain surrounding losing his grandma? What a way to break up, huh? Betrayed by the man you love.
I don't know why I thought I could save you. All I wanted to do was keep
Everyone
She's
safe like you
sad.
did, Dad.
but I couldn't.
She failed.
You were right, Branch. The world isn't all cupcakes and rainbows.
I mean, it ain't, but she lost her color. You see how it spread. Everyone is sad. He knows what it feels like. He knows the depths of this despair. He knows what it feels like. And that doesn't make him happy. This doesn't make him happy to see them like this. He knows what it feels like to be this hurt, that you lose all the color, lose all the joy that's inside, or lock it away. It's sad. So sad. He's connecting with her. I feel like this is when he's truly vulnerable, because he's connecting on the fact that he knows what it feels like. He knows this pain. I think that he's finally opening up completely. And I see your true colors. That's why I love you. Oh, I'm getting chills. Don't be afraid. Oh my God, am I crying? Show your true. Oh my God, I'm crying. And I see your true colors. That's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show. That's so sad. So beautiful. Wow. This movie is so sad. In a good way. My makeup. Oh, Branch. Yeah, thank you.
What? You're finally happy? Now?
I think so.
Right when we about to get
Happiness
8.
is inside of all of us, right? Sometimes you just need someone to help you find it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Happiness is inside of all of us. And he locked it away so far he couldn't access it. It took him this, being vulnerable like this, to make him be able to access the happiness that he locked away so far down deep within himself. And now his colors are shining. Like, I felt that. I had that glow up too. And not glow up in terms of looks or anything, but the internal glow up that comes from accepting everything that life threw at you and accepting your flaws, accepting it all. Jesus, I felt that. Bridget is sacrificing everything to save her friends. They probably would have killed her. She's risking it all to save her friends, and that takes courage, honestly. Going against your whole race of people.
Bridget just ruined her life to save ours. It's not right.
Yeah.
She deserves to be happy as much as we do. They all do.
Gone. They're gone?
They don't know about her wig is shifting.
But you have to eat a troll to be happy. Everyone knows that. Don't you? And yet,
Happiness is something you find, something you cultivate from within you.
Happiness isn't something you put inside. It's already there.
Your happiness is your own responsibility. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Ooh, moving so phenomenally. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Come on. Dance party to solve trauma. I'm not mad at it. I mean, but if you're being honest, the message is look inside of yourself. The happiness is there. You'll find it. It's not as light as, you dance and sing and your troubles are all gone away, but you have to be intentional about your joy. Be intentional about choosing happiness. So keep dancing. Got this feeling in my body. Got this feeling in my body. Come on. Got this feeling in my body. The happiness was always inside the Bergens. It was just waiting to be recognized for what it was, I think. Dang. So are we going to stop outsourcing our happiness? Easier said than done, but like I said, you have to be intentional about it. Recognize it. It's in there. It can start as a small little seed. It can make your happiness grow. Believe me, I know. Say, do you remember? Body, dancing in September. Body, ain't about what you're not. So what you working with? This movie's so much fun. I love it. I love it. I loved it. I loved it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This movie makes me feel good. And, it's been a few years since I watched it, so I wasn't expecting to connect so deeply with it. I wasn't expecting to cry. But then when Branch got so vulnerable, it definitely made me remember the walls that I had to break down to be able to connect, not just with my husband, not just with my daughter, but with myself. That was very interesting to experience in 2025. Trolls may look like a kid's movie, but it's a wonderful opportunity to analyze how we handle joy and sadness. It says we don't need to eat happiness. We don't need to buy happiness or wait for happiness. It's already inside of us, waiting for us to cultivate it, ready for us to sing it out loud, even if it's off key. So until next time, stay sparkly, stay true, and remember, keep dancing to your own tune, scene by scene. Put your hair in the air. I got a fever coming on. Come on, baby, let's go crazy. We ain't never gonna stop. Come on, baby, let's let's go crazy. We ain't never gonna stop. Hair, put your hair in the air. I got a fever coming on. So DJ, play it, that's my song. Go, 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 go. Put your hair in the air. Go, 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 go. Come on, baby, let's go crazy. We ain't never gonna stop. Come on, baby, let's go crazy. We ain't never gonna stop. Hair up, put your hair in the air. Whip it, flip it, we don't care. Put your hair in the air.